What's up, everybody? It's Fear here, back with another episode of All the Mods 10. Today's episode, we are going to make the improbable probability device. And we are going to start with antimatter. Now, I've had this thing running a long time. I didn't realize it. I have 7.6 million millibuckets of polonium ready to be turned into antimatter, because that is one of the first things we need. Antimatter pellets. I did disconnect it so that it wasn't draining the power. We got up to 2.76 T, which I guess is trillion. Just an insane amount. But if I remember correctly, this stuff is gonna burn through very, very quickly. And I actually don't even have this hooked up to anything, so this power is just sitting here and not powering anything, which is kind of a waste. Where's my cable? There it is. If we do hook this up, it should start draining. Well, it's only 50. That's the max, huh? And now it's making it very quickly. 1.475 a tick. So actually, we can watch an antimatter pellet be built right in front of us. Usually this takes forever because I don't have this much stockpiled. Because you need a lot of polonium. And once this gets to 1,000, it will turn it into a pellet. And there we go. Get 2 of those and you're good to go. We already have a lot. Antimatter. I've been running this thing for 112 hours, about. So, yeah. I don't really want to waste my power, though, even though I won't need it. And you know what? Whatever. This series is almost over, and I won't be using that power anyways. Our reactor's just been cranking away. Fuel's always capped off. It's all automated back at the base. Okay, it is a little loud, though. That's why it's way over here. And it's over here, so that way, if it explodes, it doesn't ruin my base. Okay, so this is antimatter pellets, singularities. This is another thing that is very easy. Once you learn the trick, I don't know if they fixed it. Looks like they have not. So, I think I even have one underground. Yeah, I do. You just use sinks, pump it to every side. Fluid pipe, max upgrade. I think these are slightly faster than the mechanism pipes fully upgraded. But I don't know for sure. I did like an eye test. It looked a little faster, like filling up this thing. So I just stuck with these. Plus these are cheaper. You can get these super early game. And that's it. Just pump in water from a sink on every side. It makes one per, like, I don't know, every 30 seconds to a minute. I have 3,000. I made them because you need them to build the things in this quantum computer. So that's originally why I did it. Because I was short by a lot. This is a matter condenser. I think that is cheap to make. Yeah, that's cheap. But you do need to build a storage component. And to make a singularity, this needs to be the minimum size, because that's how much you need to make a singularity. I think you can make it the slower way. Matter condenser. You can make these matter balls, which I think you only need 1K as the minimum. So if you don't have a big enough storage early game and you're just trying to slowly build up, you can use a 1K. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, lava 464, you can get a singularity. So if you want to start making them earlier and you don't have the components to make the bigger storage, then you can do it that way as well. So there's 2 pieces. Blast-proof casing. I know, I already cheated this in a long time ago. I don't want to do the modern industrialization grind for years and years. Maybe next time I play a playthrough, I can do this earlier so I can get it out of the way and kind of learn it, but I've already played for too long. Lightning upgrade orb. I forget how I get mithril. You can get it from ore. I think I got most of this from this guy, to be honest. I think you just find it in the overworld, but and then I did make a bee just for fun. I guess you could do it this way. No, because you need a block to start him to make stuff. You need a sword, which you need, yeah, 2 ingots. I mean, this is cheap. That's why I got so many, but you don't actually really need it. Yeah, I'm guessing you just find it in the world. But like I said, I got it from the miner guy. Then I made the bee. The weird thing is you can only run it through the blast furnace. You can't actually like smelt it in a normal smelter. You have to use the blast furnace to get the scrap. And then you need... well, you can use it to make a lot of stuff. To make an ingot, you need 4 scraps. I mean, it's useful if you get it early game. Some of these things are pretty good. As far as I know, this is very good early game. You can put spells on it. Okay, so now that we crafted this, these you get from... there's like knights in the nether. You've probably seen them in videos earlier. But they have like netherite armor. And you just kill them and they drop this. I think that's the only way to get it. Drop from ancient knights. They're pretty easy to find. They have like their own kind of spawn areas, like structures that they spawn on. So that part's not too difficult. Arcane ingot, copper, gold, or iron surrounded by arcane essence. I think these also do drop from those guys as well. But you can get these in chests and in the world. Or you can make the bee. The bee is super easy to make. I think it's just a diamond bee surrounded in essence. So, yeah. Yeah, there it is right there. Diamond bee egg surrounded in... and it makes a ton. I had so many that I had to get rid of the bee. So you just don't use that much of it. Now this one is weird to get. It's definitely a grind. Oops. At least it was for me. I have a bunch still. Because I haven't really made that many. But what I do is I use a spell. Just projectile lightning. And you shoot it at a creeper. Oh, I didn't mean to hit her. It'll supercharge them, and then you click with the bottle. I'll come back out when it's dark and we can try to get some more. Although they seem to die fairly quick after they get struck by lightning, so you don't get very many. And you need 8 per rune. And then you also need 8 runes per upgrade orb. So it's a lot harder to get than the fire orb, which was just blaze rods. Okay, let's see. Portable item sell. This one is pretty expensive. Well, now that I have my system like going. So you got 256 million mega storage component, which I'll put that through the crafter so you can see the kind of magnitude, but let's look at the other pieces. ME chest, obviously this is cheap. You have to make the terminal, which is kind of annoying because it has a lot of steps. But yeah. Housing unit, skystone dust, vibrant quartz, and sky steel. Really easy. The dense energy cell. Energy cell, these are pretty cheap. Just put that in the computer and let it do it faster. Okay, now this one. Oh, as you can see, you do need some matter. I don't even, oh, I have 500 still. I was gonna say, I don't even know, didn't know if I had any left. I didn't even know you needed it. So let's run this through 256 so you can kind of see all the actual components you need. It's not cheap. I mean, the components are hard to get. It's just gold, quartz, sand, skystone, like glowstone. I mean, nothing's like crazy. It's just that you need a lot of it. And you only need 16 of these. I mean, to do that, also, if you already have the singularity thing set up, there's like a button you can toggle to switch right here. And it's into singularities. Destroy items. Condense in the matter balls. Or into singularities. So, if you need to get some, you can just switch it over really quick. But yeah, this thing will take a long time. I even have the big, it's making 2,000 at a time, but it'll definitely take some time for you to finish it, even with a pretty decent setup. But I mean, you just set it and forget it. It'll be done eventually. Okay, what else? What else do we need? The rainbow furnaces. These are absolutely super easy. The annoying part is setting up all these to be auto-crafted. And all these to be auto-crafted. There's a whole section in here. Oh, right here. You just have to put each one in. And do the iron. You have to just set all these up. Somewhere there's also the glass is set up. The rainbow glass. There's that. These. There's the rainbow glass. And then the furnace. But like, when you actually make them, I already have 6. Like, it doesn't really, it uses like no materials. 64 iron, 36 diamond. Like, that is insanely cheap. And they're done. Like, that's, I can, I don't know if I can show you how to get these rainbow coal. I mean, I know how to do it because I do have some, but it's like doesn't work every time, or I'm just not bright like always. Actually, since we're already here, let's show the creeper thing. If I can find a creeper. There's a bunch of creepers right here. So you just do this. Strike it with lightning. Now it's supercharged. Then you just click on it. And now we have 7. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know why it blew up. Ow. But that's it. I think that's the easiest way. I don't know if there's another way to get a supercharged creeper other than this way. I feel like this is the easiest, but could be wrong. That's how I did it. Just walked around, killed creepers, hit them with bottles, and got that. Now over here's where I was doing the, trying to get the rainbow coal. The problem is I don't know if there's like a technique because, oh, I don't even have it. sleep actually. For some reason, like I would blow it up like 5 times, it wouldn't give me the rainbow coal, and then all of a sudden it would. So I don't know if there's a technique or a certain place to put the TNT, but oops. What the? Oh, it worked that time. I don't know. Put it on top, I guess. Like I said, sometimes it would just give me back the furnace. So I don't know what the deal is. But it worked that time first try, so I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, what's next? Okay. I showed you how to make this stuff, so we'll just finish making that. The 2 lightning orbs. Maybe I should just put them in my inventory so it knows. I guess I should have made these ahead of time, but I did not realize I was short. I mean, I guess I just don't have it in the auto crafter yet. There we go. Oh no, it's gonna be in line. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this just because I don't actually need it. There we go. And now we have those. Let's see. Antimatter. We don't need to get those out because we already completed those a long time ago. Surf casing, rainbow furnace. We already got those before. Last thing is the aerial interface. This is a mod that I had to learn ahead of time. Just the basics though, just enough to get this finished. As this is a mod that I've never done before. So I have my pressure chamber. I don't have to use it too much. Etching bucket. I guess the hardest part is you gotta build this thing. You have to get some etching acid. I mean, the hardest thing to get is these PCBs. Redstone, gold, plastic sheets. You get empty PCBs. And I have to put the empty PCBs into this UV light box. And then it kind of charges it. As you can see, it takes quite a while to charge it up. To get this UV light box, you have to like summon a drone. I don't know what's this called. It's like this little tablet. You have to charge it with the charging station with pressure. It's just a little... There's just a lot of stuff going on. And you have to order like... This thing? PCB blueprint. I don't even know how to order it. There we go. Place order. And then like a drone flies down. You have to have emeralds in this chest. Okay. Takes your emeralds. The 8. And then it should come back. And now the blueprint's in here. And you need that blueprint to build this UV light box. So I just did a simple thing to card it in once it's charged. You can change the charge. Like, at 100%, you're guaranteed when you etch it to get a PCB. See, etch success chance 100%. And then you'll get an unassembled PCB. I guess you can do it this way too, huh? I didn't know that. Should I try it? Do I have any? Not. I don't think I do. But I mean, you can't do it this way until you've done it this way to begin with, so. You just drop it in here. I do have some heat on. The hotter you make it, have this resistor here, 2K RF. Yeah, there's a lot of steps. Like this one, to get the etching acid, you need to build this refinery controller to take oil from the world and split it into these. And the LPG goes in here to get the etching. Like, there was a lot of steps to this. They weren't that difficult or expensive, but there is a lot of steps. Also, another tip I have is if you have a lot of plastic like me from industrial foregoing, you can, shoot, how do I do it? Oh, I think you need dye. So you can take the industrial foregoing plastic, put some dye on it, turn it into these construction blocks for pneumatic craft, and then you can smelt those down to get the pneumatic craft plastic sheet, because you do need that. You can't use this plastic and substitute for that. And there's the unassembled PCB. And now you have to make PCB. You have to make these transistors through here as well. See, there's the plastic sheet there. So, I mean, it's cheap, but... And you have to load this through these interfaces. I mean, if you read, I just followed the guide. Where's the pneumatic craft guide? I would explain it, but it's just gonna be convoluted and probably confuse you more than it should. It's a pretty simple mod. It just looks very confusing. Basically, all that is just to get this finished PCB, which you can use to make these assembly unit things. And you also have to order this program laser, which you get from that little handheld device in this drone as well. You just buy it from there, and you need it to work it. And let's see. And then you just need pressure valves. I have a lot of these. Oops. Put them in here. You need 20. It should. This might be very, very slow. I don't know if that's just because my pressure is not high enough, or I don't have the upgrades. There is speed upgrades. But basically, it should take 20 out of this chest. It's turning the wrong way, but that's fine. It's going the long way around. It's getting there. Okay, dropped it in. I'm guessing this thing is the laser. Yes. It's cutting it up. Now it's got the tube that we need. And this thing should grab it once it turns around, I guess. Man, it's this is a slow process. Oh, we're running out of. Oh no, I need some coal. We're about to be out of pressure, and then she's gonna die. She's not gonna make it. Oh, the pressure is high. I don't know why it's. Oh, it's not connected anymore. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, there we go. So it did work. Advanced pressure tube. So we did all this just to make a pressure tube. just so that we can make this aerial interface unit. And there we go. Yeah, it was just a lot of random stuff. Like I said, nothing that difficult, but it does definitely take a little bit of time. Okay, everything should be done. And now we can make our 2 improbable probability devices. And that's that. Oh yeah, and also, now that you did all those other steps, you can now actually craft the micro missiles. Now that you know how to make the PCBs. Wonder if I have any. I grow. And I make one. I see, just like that. So if you didn't have any, now you can craft them. Nope. Thanks for watching, guys. One more down. Only 2 more to go. 2 more. And then we get the star. Hopefully this actually works, because that's a lot of stuff. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Peace.